Hey everyone, what's up? It's episode number 21 of the Return of Kaiserslautern. I'm Tony, as you know. We are in season 3 of our quest for Bundesliga football. We have played out the summer transfer window. We've brought some players in, we've let some players go, so I guess we might as well find out who they are. We also have 2 matches to watch in this episode as well, where we face FC Koln and Wisbaden, so I hope you enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, any comments, leave them below. But let's get to it. Let's find out who we've bought. And then, of course, 2 games, FC Cologne and Wisbaden, and the return of Kaiserslautern. And here we are, guys, as we say, at the start of season 3, and coming off a pretty good season 2, I think, really. Getting to the playoffs almost, so close. We were that close to getting into the playoffs. It wasn't expected. We overachieved, but I still think there's a positive vibe in the camp that hopefully these new signings can add to. I'm expecting a lot. Like, yes, we overachieved last year, but I want to kind of build on that momentum and try and just keep moving the club forward. We've not spent a great amount of money, but I hope it's well spent. I think we're maybe still lacking in 1 or 2 areas. Probably fullbacks. We didn't really get fullbacks in that we kind of were looking at, but players that we've got Marian Kavar, who people know about already because we sort of mentioned earlier in the season that we were getting him in on a pre-contract and a free, and is now worth 1.6 million, so that should be quite a nice signing. Frank Avina, I'm excited by this guy. I think he could be a nice sort of bit of competition for Florin Pick out on that attacking left role, so hopefully he could be alright again. He was a free transfer. Lars Deitz, I thought was a fullback and was advertised as a fullback, and then when he turned up, he was like, just let you know I'm a centre half, and it's like, right, great, okay. Stefan Ambrosius has signed a permanent deal now as well. He's been on loan with us for 2 years and is now a fully paid up member of the Kaiserslautern club. So we welcome him. Kevin Schlotterbeck, again, looks like he might be quite a nice introduction to the team. Paid 475 grand for him. He's now worth 1.1 million. So again, there's an improvement there. This guy I'm very, very excited about. Tyrese John Jules, we've got him in from Arsenal on loan. It was him or Balogun I looked at. I just favoured him a little bit more because of the fact that he can play in those 2 wider areas as well. So possibly gives us a bit more versatility going forward. And again, this guy, I'm very, very excited as well. 160 grand we paid, which is nothing, to be honest, for Noah John Holm from Leipzig. And you know what? I hope he's going to be all right. I'm very, very, very excited to see him, very confident that he can get us the goals that we're going to need to really push on. Anthony Evans, I'll level with you, he wasn't really on my radar, and then he just sort of cropped up and I was like, okay, you look quite interesting. So brought him in, and he adds to, well, what is quite frankly about 56 central midfielders at the club. So we're quite heavy in midfield. Defence, we still probably haven't really improved our fullbacks from last year, but then again, we did have a very, very good right fullback in Asta. So I suppose, are we better off than last year? Are we not better off than last year? Man for man, probably slightly better off, I think. But again, with various positions where potentially we maybe aren't stronger than last year. And as I say, fullback is likely to be my sort of area where I don't think we're better. And up front, although we have brought up some interesting options, up front would still remain to be seen as to whether we're in a better position than we were last year or not. So, hopefully though we can do okay and we can start to make things happen. That's not quite the start of the season we were hoping for. So that's Bergman picking up an injury there. I'm going to go with Kavar and bring him on. It's going to be him or Aiden. I like Aiden. He's come through our setup. He's going to get used quite a bit this season, I think, Aiden. But I just fancy Kavar. It's not quite the right position for him, but I sort of hope that he can come in and just prove something and just sort of slot in on his debut and maybe sort of like go, right, this isn't quite my position, but we'll see how we get on and make something. So fingers crossed he's all right. I mean, Cologne's quite a tricky opposition for our first game of the season. I would have preferred someone a bit easier, but we've got to play everyone all the time anyway, so can't really worry too much. But it's not the match I would have wanted to start the season with. Oh God, that's off the underside of the bar on the post. That's probably why we don't want to play these guys early doors. I think because of the fact we don't really know what our defence is going to look like, this is not the match I really want to be playing against a team who aren't actually that bad. Get some blocks in. Come on, get some blocks in. Got the blocks in. Get the ball away, that's fine. Just don't let it come back again. Offside is fine. We can cope with offside. I'm a bit... I think we need to do a bit of work with it. I'm still worried with the defence. He's just gone straight past him, hasn't he? Great ball, great save. Good save by Ophoff. I know we're going to be under pressure a lot, and we will be under pressure in various games this season, but these defenders need to try and alleviate some of that pressure. Have we not taken a shot? Oh Jesus, this is awful, isn't it? This is quite a poor performance, if ever I've seen one. I don't think I've ever had no shots in a half before. Genuinely, I don't think I've ever had that. That's that's really bad. Oh dear. Right, well, we've got some. We might have to do a bit of thinking here because it's not working. Or at least in that first half it wasn't working. I mean, Cologne looked like they were really sort of pushing on, but yeah, we need to maybe try and do something because we can't play 90 minutes and not take a shot. That's just ridiculous. Nice ball in, cleared. Izabina comes to Meyer, blocked. Does that count? Does that count as a shot? Maybe, possibly. Don't think so. I think it's wishful thinking. It. Good ball in, headed clear. Ball come out to Held. Can we turn it in? No, we're just going to move it around. Chifchi, look at that ball from Chifchi. Meyer. Here's John Jules. Chifchi again. Meyer, loads of space. Gets the ball in. Good header. Straight at the goalkeeper. Right, that's taken us 75 minutes to register a shot. Oh, that's a lovely bit of play. Nice save by the goalkeeper there. 5 minutes in, still holding out. Oh, 92 minutes. There's a Bornov. Oh, there's nobody marking him. There's nobody marking him at all. He's just got so much space. Oh. Never mind. Terrible. I mean, I suppose not undeserved, but it's not great, is it? Go on, get a tackle in. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Fine. 2-0. Oh. I mean, yeah, it's been a bad performance, hasn't it? It has been bad. But to concede 2 goals in injury time, in stoppage time like that, is poor. We're not going to concede a third, are we? Not a third. Come on, this will just be like, oh God, Great save by Uphoff. We're getting absolutely torn apart. This is terrible. This is terrible. And as I say, it's not like they're not bad value for it. They've fully deserved that. 20 shots. We've had one shot. That shot on 75 minutes was our only shot of the game. And it took them until the 92nd minute to score. We need to do something. We can't do this again. That's a terrible start of the season. Isn't it just? Look at that. Third bottom after one. I know it's only after one game, and you don't look at the league table after one game, but points dropped already at this stage of the season. And that puts pressure. It's put pressure on, you know. It means when we play Wisbaden now, the pressure's there that we've got to do something better. And you know what? These are the sort of game that I would probably have had in my little notepad of, right, I would expect us to get a decent result against Wisbaden anyway. But now, we need to get a result against Wisbaden. So we've already got more pressure on ourselves, and we're 2 games into the season. 2 games. Be fine. You know, maybe I just need to relax a bit. And I think the thing is, though, is that because of last season and because of the fact we did well, I know we shouldn't really be looking at last year and going like, let's repeat it, because last season shouldn't have happened. I can't help but think, maybe we can get to the playoffs this year. And we probably can't. But it's going to be, it's a target to aim for, isn't it? A target to aim for that I maybe didn't need this early on. But never mind, let's see how we get on. Nice bit of interception there from Chifchi, just picking up the loose ball. Avina picks it up now, gives it out to Maya. Maya's pushing forward. Batman, Chifchi, nice ball. Liadji, yes! That's what you want. Opens the scoring. Opens his account for the season. Sets us off on our way. Isaac Liadji, the man who was just everything that he touched last year turned to gold. Keeper's got a big hand to it, mine, to be honest. He's got a very big hand, but the power in that shot from Liadji is what's seen it over the line, and that gives us a bit of a lead, so we're happy with that. That might settle some nerves to us. Chifchi again, he fires one from distance. Keeper with a great save there. Here's Kraus, who just moves it back. Ambrosius. Now here's Maya, just retaining possession. That's kind of what we've got to do now. Just nothing silly. Just make sure the ball goes to a red shirt. Just the simple things is what you need to do. Liadji, lovely ball out to Maya. Maya pulls it back. Avina, Backman, Chifchi, ricochets. Balls come back out. Counter-attack now. Counter-attack's on. Can we get a good tackle in? Just hold him up. Just stand him up. That's fine. That's just as good. Need to try and get our foot in here. Don't go flying in there, Ambrosius. That's ridiculous. You get yourself booked at least. It's fine. Let them create the problems. All we need to do, let them create their own problems. Evans. Nice ball out now to Liadji. Lovely ball. Ambrosius there on the overlap. Liadji is back. It's Batman. It's Chifchi. Chifchi, Batman. Batman again. Lovely ball. Ambrosius cuts in there. Nice ball in. Noah Holm opens his account as well. First goal for Kaiserslautern. And you know what? I wouldn't have put my money on Stephen Ambrosius being that far forward that regularly. But it's a great ball in and a lovely header from Noah to get himself off and running as well now. And again, that's a little bit of pressure eased on him. You want to get your first goal for the club, and it's a nice goal as well, nice header. So can't argue with that. Very, very happy now. So nerves are calmed. I feel better. 2-0. I feel much better now. And we just need to start pushing on. That's fine. Head over the bar. Almost had a bit of worry that we were going to commit a foul there and give away a penalty, because that seems like the sort of ball in that creates panic, and we've seen it before. You know, nice save, and then cleared away. Ball's in, headed down, 3-0, and it's Tyrese. Tyrese has got his first goal for the club. Very happy with that as well. Headed down by Noah, and then Tyrese just slots it home. A couple of yards off the line. That'll do. Perfect. Oh, I was thinking, right. So if his first one was a tap in, that's an absolute scorcher. Where's that come from? That's all right, isn't it? Evans just plays it in, and then he just... postage stamp. Thank you very much. 4-0. This is more like it. This is the performance I was hoping we'd have done against Cologne. Not necessarily four, but this performance. Because, you know, this is how we want us to play. You know, we want that sort of attacking fluidity. We want balls coming in from the box and like sort of from crosses out wide. Short passing, intensity. That's what you want. 4-0. Very, very happy with that. Hopefully we can start now to move forward. Forget the Cologne game. 4-0 win against Wisbaden. That's the sort of performance we want, and that's what we're going to see more of, hopefully, as we progress in the third season of in charge of Kaiserslautern Bundesliga 2. If you've enjoyed the video, obviously do hit like. If you want to subscribe, please do as well. And of course, any comments, leave them below in the comments box, and I will of course get right back to you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hopefully will see you very soon for our next episode.